In George Washington's farewell address, he warned America about the dangers of political parties and the two-party system. George Washington was both the first and last president to serve outside of the two-party system or not to be affiliated with a political party. The current system in place harms all Americans, and changing this system would benefit every citizen in this country. As a political science major at the University of Alabama, I have researched the inner workings of our government and have come to the conclusion that the current system is flawed. However, there is a solution, and that is proportional representation. First, I'll explain exactly why the two-party system we currently have causes so many problems. Then I'll explain how proportional representation solves these problems, and finally, how to implement proportional representation through electoral and legislative changes. The two-party system causes two main problems. The first is radicalization, which leads to the second problem, poor representation. According to the Pew Research Center, America has become more and more radicalized as time goes on. This means poor representation for the American people, as most Americans are moderate. This also means that no minority parties ever have a chance of becoming elected. As an American citizen, it is your right to have representation in your government. It is one of the main causes of the Revolutionary War. And with the current system in place, that right is stripped away. The solution to this is proportional representation. Proportional representation is a simple strategy to solve radicalization. In the current system in place, if 40% of people voted Democrat and 60% voted Republican, only one Republican would be in office for that district. With proportional representation, if 60% of people voted Republican, 20% voted Democrat, and 20% voted Independent, then 60% of the seats would be Republican, 20% would be Independent, and 20% would be Democrat. This would mean better representation for everyone and give minority parties a chance at representation in the government. As good as proportional representation is, it is not easy to implement. However, this does not mean it is impossible. First, with electoral changes, it could be implemented. One such example of this is party list voting, which means instead of voting for a single candidate, you would vote for a party instead. Legislative changes also need to happen to put this into effect. By repealing the 1842 Apportionment Act, which according to Stephen Calabrese establishes single-member districts, this can be accomplished. So, the two-party system we currently have causes radicalization and poor representation. Both of these problems are solved by proportional representation. And finally, these can be implemented through electoral and legislative changes. As an American citizen, we should all strive to have our rights realized. Do as George Washington would have wished and vote for proportional representation.